6:15, and me and the young fella and Weka are on the road. We're heading up to Durville Island, and we're going to call by a fishing shop. We're having dinner. We're going to call by a shop on the way there, pick up some fishing gear, and then we're headed out for some kingfish and some snapper. Got the DNA boat on the back, and we're actually going to meet up with Jason, who made the boat and owns the company, and he's going to take us out to a place, Wilderness Lodge out in Durville Island, where we're going to stay and hopefully get onto some kingies and some snappers. So watch this space. We'll tune in a bit later on tonight when we get to our campsite, and then also tomorrow morning. Tally ho! Made it to Murchison, just at a friend's house. Friends aren't actually here at the moment, they're overseas, but pretty sure we know where the spare key is. So we're just going to have a look for it. Yeah, the keys! Oi! Well, that was bloody easy. So if anyone wants to come around here, the keys are just in the drawer. We haven't tried them in the door yet. Hopefully no one's home. Looks like someone's home, but I'm pretty sure they're all overseas. There's a bag there and some skis. It actually looks like someone's here. That'd be classic if there is. They're like, who are you? Like, who are you? There we go, door's open. I'll be back, you're all rock stars. Oh, awesome. That's a nice welcome. And box of tui on the table. Oh, there's beer in there too. Hey! How's that? Hello, anyone home? No one's home, it's just us. Alright, I'm going to go and have a dookie on the toilet, because that's usually what I do when I go to people's houses. I go to the toilet, and I don't actually, so you can still invite me around to your house. I won't head for the toilet straight away. I'm going to cut now. Lisa, if you're watching this, someone's stolen your pantry and put a brand new gas stove there. I don't know where the pantry's gone. It's not bloody there anymore, and I think you guys have gone overseas and left your gas on. So I'm going to turn it off at the gas bottle so the house doesn't blow up. It actually looks like someone's living here at the moment. Sonny, I slept in your bed last night. Thanks, mate. Looks real comfortable. And we lit the fire, warmed the house up a bit. And now we're off, so cheers guys, appreciate it. On our way to Nelson, do some shopping and then get some fishing gear, and then we're off to Durville Island. Oi, 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 oi. What are you doing, bro? Jesus. Well, we're not actually allowed to catch these eels. We've had strict instructions not to catch their pet eels, and Jack's biffing rocks at them. We were just talking about what a good bait for snapper is, and it's eel. But yeah, seems we're not allowed to catch these ones, we won't catch one. Bloody kids. Sorry about that, Lisa. We're not actually catching any of your eels. You'll be glad to know. Right on, here we are at Ace Engineering, our builders of the DNA boat. And this is the new model, 450C, got a 50 horse. This is Daniel from Fluid Electronics. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Johnson.
He's just hooking up all the electronics for it. Simrad, it's got he's getting there, getting the transducer on the back. This one comes with a 50 horse, it looks like, isn't it? And we'll just go onto the factory here and see what else he's got going on. Jason also makes ute boxes, and it does a whole bunch of other stuff, dairy sheds and all the rest of it. So this is the tool shed here. I can't show you too much of the trade secrets. So yeah, this is the kind of toolboxes you're looking at getting if you ask one of these. They're all custom fit, pretty handy. This is Glenn right here. He's our chief mechanic. This is Jason right there. He owns it. And Russell. This is Russell. Russell's building a shower door for this thing right here. Check this out. This is the I don't know what it is, but it's awesome and I want one. I can't afford one of these just yet, but yeah, check it out. That's built to a custom built for a client, and this is the this mean machine here is a jet boat. Yes, I will be getting one of those because Reptech aren't making boats anymore. And this here is an ocean-going jet boat designed to bang up and down river mouths and whatnot, so you can get out in the surf. We're going to be trialling this out in a couple of weeks. Jason's going to come down the coast and we're going to take this down some of the west coast rivers and go fishing in it. Pretty awesome. Powered by a Honda Yaris, Toyota Yaris engine. This is another one of the new 450Cs. It's pretty awesome. It's got crocodile skin vinyl on it, and he's just doing a run. We've got another jet boat here. I'm pretty sure this thing is for sale. So if you're keen to get a price on these, just drop me a line and I can let you know. They're really quiet, they're very economical, and super easy to fix. If anything goes wrong with the engine, it's really easy to maintain, and if the engine blows up, you just whack it out, smack another one in. But Toyota engines, super reliable. I don't think you have a problem with the engine blowing up. Now, once again, these jet boats here aren't really designed for rivers. You can get up and down rivers in them, but they're mainly an ocean-going jet boat, designed so you can get in and out of difficult river mouths, so you can go really shallow across bars and turn them really quickly too, so you don't get in shit. So Smitty almost sunk his boat going out of the Mai Tai river mouth. Bit sketchy. I know, sorry, it was Bruce Bay. Yeah, it was the Mai Tai river mouth down in Bruce Bay. So this is Ace Engineering, this is the factory. We're just going to go into Nelson now and get a couple of rods because mine won't be able to handle the Jandalong Kingies, and then off to Durville Island. Right, we made it to Nelson and we're currently standing outside Big Blue here, diving fish, and Mark, the owner, has hooked us up a hell of a deal on some Okuma rods that'll handle the Jandal when it comes to kingfish. They retail around $300 a pop. Yeah, he's given us a bit of a discount, which is bloody awesome. So if you're after some pretty good deals up in Nelson, or you can buy them from anywhere in the country actually, get a hold of Big Blue Diving Fish. Yeah, let's go meet the owner, eh? How you doing, mate? Mark, was it?
How are you, mate?
Hey, mate, Josh.
Anthony.
Anthony, good.
Usha.
I don't know who Anthony is, but he's going to make it onto the internetness there. And so, yeah, Mark's going to hook us up with this sweet wee number. What is this, mate?
Okuma Cortez 10 jigging reel for kingies. Nice and light, easy to use. Good parabolic action. Great for getting big kingies up Durville. You lads are going to be doing.
I didn't actually believe him when he pulled the rod out because it's so skinny. It's carbon fibre, and it didn't look like it would catch a mullet. But yeah, he held down to the end, and I put the herd on, and I tell you what, for such a small rod, it certainly looks like it can handle it. Hopefully, we'll get on some kingfish and be able to put it through its paces tonight, tomorrow. What do you reckon, Jack? Sweet. Well, here we are at the Wilderness Lodge in the Marlborough Sounds. You wouldn't bloody believe it, I dropped my camera in today into the water, it's gone. So you missed today's kingfish action. We didn't get a heck of a lot. We got a couple of rats, got some kahawai, a bunch of blue cod, which we chucked back because you're not allowed to keep damn blue cod up here. They have to be over 30 and under 35, which is ridiculous because half the bloody cod you get hooked in the gills and you have to chuck them back. Even though we're using big hooks, we still managed to gill hook a few. They just float away dying. So I think something needs to change. There's plenty of cod in the Marlborough Sounds now. They need to address that size limit, whatever it is, because they're breeding like bloody hotcakes. Wherever I went diving, went for a bit of a dive today too, spared a couple of butters. You missed all that as well, because what did I do? I dropped the bloody camera in. I know, actually I got a bit of that on one of the GoPros. It's just the other GoPro I lost. I lost the Ion, still got the GoPro. Yeah. Where's Jack? Come on, bro. Jack's rowing the boat out. It's first time rowing. You can probably see, it'd be interesting to see if you can work it out. Gotta go backwards, bro. Gotta row backwards. So sit the other way on the seat. Yeah, he'll get it. He'll figure it out. You see me do it a few times. How hard can it be? The other fellas have gone back to get gas because we almost ran out of gas today. Man, it was rough around the corner. Holy shit, we came through one little bit and we got the boat clear out of the water a couple of times. Jack's mum's going to crap her Dax when she sees it. But, It was all good. We handled the jandal. Good old DNA boat. No worries, mate. Good work, bro. We're heading out to sea, are we?
No.
Oh. You can do them both in the same opposite directions to turn it real quick. That's it, that's it. Yeah, nice. Alright, let her rip. There's the Wilderness Lodge in the background there. Pretty primo place where we're staying. There was a deer feeding on that grass last night. Pretty awesome. There's the lodge right there. Deer feeding just there. Go see if we can spot them tonight, eh, bro? Oh, we're going back out to sea again.
I'm trying to head down the road.
Yeah, I know. Finicky little buggers, these boats. I think I just filled my boots up with water. Well, things have taken a slightly different tack, and we're now clambering through the bush behind the Wilderness Lodge because there's no water for the lodge, and the manager's not here. His mum's here, but he's not here. So we're going to climb up, see if we can find where the inflow is, where the water comes from out of the creek. I reckon it's been blocked. It looks like they've had a good flood through here in the last week. So what's happened is it's probably just flushed the intake out of the creek, or it's buried in mud, or it's blocked. So oh, look at that, there's a bloody track here. Well, I think next time we'll come up the track instead of climbing up waterfalls. Alright, let's go, bro. Any water in that? Empty, eh? Alright, where's the other? Those are the header tanks. There they are. So the hose is going to be above these, so we need to keep going up the creek. Check that hose, see if there's any water in it. Feel like there's water in it? Yeah, it's not flowing, no. Okay, we need to follow this hose up to where it hits the creek. There's a track here. Let's just keep following this track up. There we go. So there's water in that, but it's not flowing. So and the hose is going to be above that level, so we just need to keep following this track up until we get to the level. This place is awesome. A couple of waterfalls downstream. Don't slip on those roots, bro. Hold on tight, bro. She's a ways down. Oh, she is slippery. What's happened here is the pipes come out of the water, so I just got to climb down here and stick it back in the water flow, and hopefully that'll get it flying again. Try not to fall in and get wet or dead. Alright, we've put the pipe back in the creek up top. I'm going to need a knife and a plumber's wrench to fix it properly, but that'll get us going till tomorrow. We can send the manager up and he can fix it. But it's flowing, that's good. We're just getting the airlocks out of it by running this for a while. And then once this runs, no more bubbling, which it looks like it's sweet, we'll just check these header tanks here. They're settling tanks just to give the water a bit of a chance to settle, so that any murky water sinks to the bottom, and then hopefully she'll fly into the main header tank and we'll be away. Alright, we just ran into these two jokers, and they've caught a donkey of a crayfish. It's massive, just weighing it now. I reckon it's going to go 9 pound. That was the guesstimate on the boat anyway. Aim high, aim high. It pays to aim high.
1 pound 9. And that is...
Ooh, just under 9. Would that make it just under 9?
10 pound 2. That's 16 ounces.
Look at that. That's an absolute pearler. Stroke of luck. We just ran into Barry Bird from Seabird Charters at the Wilderness Lodge. Me and Barry have been emailing occasionally, and finally met him in person, and of course his lovely wife Lynn. And he's just looking up on his Simrad navigation unit here. He's going to show us where to get the power. I'll move away a little bit so you can't see the marks. We don't want to give away Barry's secret spots. Tomorrow you'll be able to see where I go, but you won't actually be able to see where I go, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that was a stroke of luck. We've had a couple of rums and been yarning about the ridiculous state of the blue cod fishery up here in the Marlborough Sounds. We're not actually in the Sounds, are we, right now?
Well, we are.
Oh, we are still in the sounds. There we go. So I'm going to have a bit of a moan on the interweb thing about that tomorrow. But meanwhile, he's going to show us where to get some power. So hopefully, if I don't lose my camera again tomorrow, you'll be able to see us get some power and catch some kingfish. We're just about to go to bed in our little batch at the Wilderness Lodge, and we noticed something that's kind of classic. There's some pretty good hand paintings that someone's done, paintings on canvas of different fish here, but I'm not too sure if they're not familiar with the fish or if they did it on purpose. But guess this fish. Alright, this one, we reckon that one's some kind of a hake. Cross a blue cod. Is there such a fish as a hake? Did I just make that up? I might have just made that up. Maybe there's no such kind of fish as a hake. Anyway, I reckon that looks like a hake right there. That one. This one is a groper cross with a salmon or a trout. Yeah, we couldn't quite figure that one out. It's if you look at it from there, it's groper, but there it's salmon. That one, he pretty much nailed that one. That one, without doubt, is a John Dory. Yeah, basically nailed that one. And if we come over here, this is something else you won't see every day. Wicker doing the dishes.
Preparing breakfast.
Oh, he's cooking the porridge early. That one is a snapper with an extraordinarily long tail. And that one, I'm not too sure. What did you reckon that one was, Jack?
Why?
It's a carwai from there, cross with a
Pufferfish, right?
pufferfish head, or it could be a butterfish head, and a carwai in the back.
And,
So pretty awesome.
And it looks like a rabbit head.
It does. We reckon these are his first ones, and as you go around the batches, they get better and better. Because my wife Kristen actually started painting birds on corrugated iron, and her first 20 or so birds that she did were pretty hilarious. Actually, I'll go around to my mum's house. Kristen's going to hate me for this, and video the first one she did, which was a fantail on a big bit of corrugated iron that's on my mum's garden at the back of her yard, and the thing looks like it's on drugs. It's got massive big eyes and looks like it's just been scared by something scary. Look at this, we've also got our own personal map here with all the fishing hotspots, but I won't zoom in on those because it's got lots of spot X's. Should we go to bed, mate? See you tomorrow. I'll try not to drop my phone in the water, so you'll actually see some some fishing action tomorrow. Jack's buggered off from the jetty while I've been washing it down. I went to stash the hose and he floated away, and now he's taken off out to sea. And oh, hey Jack, jam in reverse, mate. You reckon you got this? Okay, bring it in real slowly. Aim towards me. Watch where you're going. He's bringing it in by himself. Reverse, quick, reverse, reverse, reverse. Bloody hell.
The Wicker wasn't going to hop on.
Oh, well done. Jack did it all by himself. We were just washing the floor because yesterday spilled a whole bunch of detergent on the floor, and we were coming in through the quite big waves. We had to punch through a couple of breaking waves out in the ocean there because it came up really quickly, but the little DNA handled it sweet. I was slipping and sliding all over the place because of the detergent on the floor. I had to brace myself in the seat with one foot down there in the transom and the other one kind of jammed up under the radio, so I didn't end up falling on my ass coming back in. It was pretty full on, wasn't it, Jack? No worries though, we both had our life jackets on and 2 boats out there, so if one of us got shit, the other one was going to pull us out. It's nice and bright and early. Just leaving the Wilderness Lodge there in the background. What an awesome place to stay. He's got a backpacker style accommodation and also hotel units and a whole self-contained house there that you can stay in. It's got a restaurant and bar, a wharf. He's got a ferry. You can pick you up from the mainland, bring you out, take you fishing. You don't even have to have your own boat. You can just come out here with no boat, spend the weekend out here, go fishing. There's a really beautiful walkway up the back with waterfalls and stuff, and it's right on the native bush, and there's also deer and pigs out here. We saw a deer right there, not last night but the night before. And bait fish all over the water here, so it's really good fishing off the wharf for piper and mullet. Pretty awesome. Yeah, turn that simmer out on, Jack.
I'm steering away from that white boy.
We're going to rig up our lines here before we get round into the channel. The conditions are supposed to be pretty good out there, so we're expecting quite a few boats. We've got a bunch of jigs provided by Black Magic, a variety of different colours and shapes. We've got pink ones, we've got blue ones, silver ones, a couple of massive ones there, and we're going to rig them up on braid. We're using 80-pound trace. Basically just got the main line, then a swivel that goes down to about 6 foot of leader, and then tying the rig on the end of that. Pretty easy. Fish right there, look at that. Alright, hammer down, Captain.
Hold on.
Yep.
No, you're captain.
Oh, you're driving the ship, you're captain.
Okay.
Two captains in this boat, that's confusing.
No, only one. You're the captain. Okay.
Oh. Let's go, let's get out there to Stevens Passage, catch some kingies. The boys have run into a sack. Oh, tarpaulin, they've run into a tarp and it's bent the tips of the bloody propeller. Brand new engine too, what a bugger. Wecker's just cut it free now.
Yeah, it's just beat one and a bit of a flap.
Glad you came. Make you glad you came.
Yeah, boy. Dropped the other bloody camera in. Lost all the kingfish footage. All the blue cod footage, and this one's saying it's got almost flat battery. What the hell, GoPro? Jason's cooking some lunch. Stink. I'm going for a spearfish.
Make you glad you came.
Fed a bunch of moki, got a few par, kingfish, cod, one kingy. We're out of here, knackered.
Put a spell on me, hit me like the sky fell on me, and I've decided to look well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see. Turn the lights down now, I'll take you by the hand and you another drink.
Boys
slipping away, away from my soul. Staying I can make you glad you
got some more hands, lift them up. Jesus, Mother Mary. Yeah, that was, if we go around this side, it'll look even bigger.
make you glad
Holy
you
shit, he was in that crack, eh? Jammed in there. Good shit. And a good day was had by all. Look at the size of this kinner too. How much was the catch bag?
£1.11.
Oh, there we go, sweet.
£1.11 ounces. We'll reset them. £11.11. That's what we need. And we have got. You fucking bastard.
It's 4 ounces short of my 10-pounder.
Bloody hell, eh? Just can't win. Still, it's a damn good cray, I reckon.
Green mate. Day out.
How you like that, Jack? Good. Big shouts out to Barry Bird from Seabird Charters for getting us on the fish, and also handing us over a bunch of fishing gear. Awesome. These boys actually, they keep losing it. And also the Wilderness Lodge on Durville Island for hooking us up and letting us stay in their awesome place. We may even make it down to the bar tonight. I don't think so though, we're pretty naked. Alright, what a great couple of days it's been. We're all packed up now, ready to go. Wilderness Lodge in the background. A bit windy this morning, but no fear. The pass will be a bit choppy going over. We don't have far to go, just across French Pass. And we're back at the truck. Wave goodbye to the Wilderness Lodge. Pretty awesome place to stay. Great people. Bar, restaurant, really comfortable. There's a dock, there's a station to fillet your fish there. It's yeah, it's an awesome place. Bar, restaurant. Did I say that? I believe they've got a pool table and a dartboard in there as well. Woo, and there's an awesome track up the back, waterfalls. Yeah, big good little canyoning run actually, that creek. Bush walks, there's deer out here too. There's a deer just on the end of the beach a couple of nights ago. Alright, we're going to boot it across and pack up the truck. Home, James. Alright. Cheers, mate. Cheers. All good. Yeah, alright, hands up. There you go. Cheers. Oh, cheers, Jack. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, Wigger.
Hey, cheers, bro.
That's it. We're out of here. Bloody 7-hour drive home. Back to Ross. Gold Town. What an awesome couple of days away. I'd just like to thank my sponsors for making this all possible. First and foremost, DNA Boats for hooking me up this sweet machine. Wild Blue for all of your spear fishing equipment. Yeah, pretty good weddies, good fins, the whole caboodle actually. Anything spear fishing you can buy from these guys. I'd like to thank Simrad for this wicked little navigation unit there. Awesome sounder, fish finder, all the rest of it, navigation. Stony Creek, Fluid 3 Nelson based company. They installed the Simrad and all of the radio and all the marine electronics in here. Honda Marine, awesome power. It's only a 40 horse in the back of this thing and she gets up and goes, as you can see by this rough seas that we're pounding through. Yeah, what else we got? Oh, Black Magic tackle. Yeah, look at that, wicked jigs there, wicked jigs. Black Magic. Yeah, we need some more jigs, Black Magic. We ran out. Done.